Hey YouTube family, Midwest Picker here. I'm going to try it with the glasses on. I think I have the lighting perfect. I got a light over here. I have a light over here. I got the aquarium. I just fed the fish and there's no ring light on the screen. I think I'm going to get this to work. I don't know. So welcome back to my channel. This is a what sold on eBay video. I've sold a ton of stuff. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Enderman good luck charm. Sales have just continually going up. Summer is here. I don't think it has anything to do with stimulus money. I just think people are buying online more than they do at brick and mortar, obviously because most brick and mortar have very limited capacity right now. It is June 6, 2020. So this is what sold this week. I've been buying at auctions, accidental purchases. I go on these online auctions that are local pickup and I just bid $1 on everything that I think is worth flipping. And then if I get outbid, I get outbid. I don't care, but then I win. So I got some stuff over here. I'm not really going to do an unboxing video or a sourcing video for everything I source. That's just too much time. I don't have time for that. But I have hit a few milestones. On Instagram, I now have 300 followers. I don't know what that means, if that's good or not. As far as reselling, I've been on Instagram less than a year, so I think that's pretty good. And then the eBay app for your smartphone, instead of showing 60-day sales, it now shows 90-day sales. They've been doing that for a while. So I hit $3,000 in gross sales for 90 days, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah. We just found out that barber shops and salons and all that's going to open June 15. So I called my lady that cuts my hair and she said call Monday, June 8th, and we're going to spend the whole week taking appointments. And then the week of June 15, we're going to start cutting hair. So I don't know. Maybe I'll look like this guy here if I just let it go long. I was thinking of having the lady who cuts my hair just trim my hair, the little flyaway pieces, and then actually grow my hair long. I thought about that for about 10 seconds. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back to just cutting it super short. Nobody wants to see that. Alright, so let's talk about what sold. The first item is a machine part. I have no idea what this is. I don't think the thrift store had any idea what this was, but this was a mom and pop thrift store. They had a pile of these parts, brand new, sealed in the bag. They're kind of like fiber optic sensors for specific machines. I think these were even made like in Sweden and Germany. I don't know. I don't know how these got donated to a thrift store, but they did. So they were $1 a piece and I bought a whole bunch of them. And in previous what sold videos, I showed the black ones that sold. Those sold for pretty good money. I think $35 to $45 a piece, and I sourced them for $1. This is the last one. It's Turk brand. This is a very long tail. Only people who have this machine and need this part would be interested in this. It's not like a t-shirt. Anybody can wear a t-shirt. This is very specific, so it took a long time. Regular retail, when I Googled it, was like $50, $60. So I listed it a long time ago, about a year ago. And I kept reducing the price. Finally, somebody sent me an offer for $15. I also knocked the shipping down to free first-class shipping. It only weighs like 5 ounces. I finally sold it for $15, which is not bad. $1 cost of goods flipped into $15 if you're willing to wait. So would I do it again? Probably not, because I like to fast flip. This just took way too long. Next up are these Desert Storm playing cards by Hoyle. The only reason I listed these because they're brand new, sealed in the package. I guess back during Desert Storm I bought these. I bought like 5 packs of them. When you were a little kid, or even now, do you remember your parents saying, hey, don't throw that away, it might be worth something someday? Well, this situation, I was older, hadn't gone to college yet. I was probably in my mid to late 20s, and these were really hot. There was no eBay, but people were buying them and reselling them in classified ads in the paper. It was kind of ridiculous, but the prices were super high. And I got a hold of some and I socked them away, and I thought, maybe someday these will be worth something. Well, they're not really worth that much. I have no idea what the cost of goods is, what I paid for these. I don't know. $6 a pack, $7 a pack. I don't know. They were going crazy back then. So I listed these unopened individually for $19.95 a pack. I also, for the month of June, had a 20% off sale, so I put a whole slew of things on my eBay store on sale, 20% off, just to move merchandise that's been there too long. And everybody has a different opinion on what too long is. Is 6 months too long? A year? 30 days? For me, it's about a year. I'm part-time. I do this as a hobby. I don't need the income, so I'm able to wait for those long tail items. No big deal. But once I hit a year, I just want to get rid of the stuff. So I put a whole bunch of stuff on sale, 20% off. And this pack sold for $15.96 plus first class shipping on top. The next item is Prime Line screen door replacement hardware, something like that. I bought like 10 of these for 25 cents a piece, and they've slowly been selling. It took a long time. My last two, a guy bought two, sold those for $11 plus first class shipping on top. These next items are something I've had for quite a while. I don't remember the cost of goods, maybe $1 a piece, but this is Sakura, I think I'm saying that right, Sakura brand dishes. I had salad plates, bowls, dinner plates. I think in the previous video I sold the smaller items. In this one, so the first one up are dinner plates. I had listed for $59.95 plus priority mail shipping on top. These were on sale again, $47.96. I also have best offers turned on for even the items that are on sale. No best offer, they paid up, and they paid shipping on top. Next is the same thing, the Sakura brand dishes, but these were bowls. These were listed for $39.95, and on sale they were $31.96, and these sold plus priority mail shipping on top. No offers, they paid up full price. This next one is kind of a medical supply. It's pronounced Jobs. These are Jobs brand compression stockings. I'm a registered nurse, if you didn't know that. Father, husband. And I know the regular retail on these is extremely high. Don't ask me why, but it's about $80 to $90. It's really super expensive. I saw these in a Goodwill, still sealed brand new in the package for like $2 or $1, something like that. I couldn't grab them fast enough. They do take a while because there's a whole lot of them for sale on eBay and Amazon and all kinds of platforms. The only reason I bought them is because they were still sealed. I know it sounds kind of weird, but if they were used and someone just jammed them back in the box, I wouldn't buy them if I was a buyer, but I knew these were brand new and I could get some money for them. So I listed these for $49.95. These were also 20% off on sale. Don't remember the sale price because I took a best offer. Somebody offered me $30 plus free first class shipping. Super lightweight, about 3 or 4 ounces. That's a good way to move things too. If you have really lightweight items that you can ship first class, but then you're going to get a ton of money for it, consider free first class shipping. It's only a couple dollars. If it doesn't really dig into your margin and you can still make a great net profit, you might want to consider that. I think I made a mistake. The best offer was $35. Cost of goods was like $1, and yeah, I took that right away. This is an Irwin level. This is I think I had 2 or 3 levels. This is the last one. This is part of a toolbox lot that I bought from Peter Craigslist Hunter. It's a long story. Maybe I'll put the episode up here, but I bought a large priority mail box just stuffed full of tools from Peter. I think it was about $136. I made my money back a long time ago. I had about 3/4 of it listed. A lot of it has sold already. I still have about 1/4 of it in my death pile over here off camera. You can't see, so I have to get it listed. But tools do sell. I sell tools all the time. Brand new in the package. They sell very well. I listed this for $12.99. It was part of my summer sale, 20% off. I sold it for $10.39 plus shipping on top. Cost of goods is roughly $4.40. Next one is an Ertl die-cast semi-truck. I got this for free. I have about, I don't know, 20 or 30 of these in my personal collection. I'm keeping some, selling some. They just take up space. I listed it for $25.95 and it was part of my 20% off summer sale. It sold for $20.76 plus priority mail shipping on top. A little too heavy for first class, but the buyer was happy to pay the shipping. Next item is a piece of my childhood. No, it's not a Tonka truck. These are King Kong non-sports trading cards from 1976 by Topps. I bought these when I was a kid. Cost of goods is unknown. These sold for $14.95 plus first class shipping on top. had best offers turned on. They didn't send me an offer, they just paid up full price. The last two items are 2 home runs. I rarely have 2 home runs in the same video, but I did this time. Back in the day, and I don't remember when, maybe the mid to late 90s, my dad had boxes full of trains. HO gauge train sets, cars, engines, track, transformers, little buildings, just full of stuff, taking up space in his basement. He asked me if I wanted them. I didn't have anywhere to display them. I don't collect trains or use trains or play with trains. I said sure, so I took them, 2 giant boxes full, and they've been in my garage ever since. So I started picking through there, and I found some interesting things, and I noticed that this particular train car was still new in the box. Now if you look up comps on eBay, just because they're from the 1970s and they're still new in box doesn't mean they have a ton of value. They're very interesting, but they're not worth a lot. So if you see them at a garage sale or flea market, you know, don't spend $3 or $4 or $5 a piece. They're only going to be worth like $10, $12, or $13 a piece. You really have to look them up because millions of these were made, kind of like baseball cards and sports cards, football, baseball, hockey, basketball. There's just millions and millions, and some of them have almost no value, and some of them obviously have tons of value. So this is one of those items, if you're going to source it, you have to be very careful. Fortunately, my cost of goods is 0. So I listed this on my eBay store for $59.95. I guess it's rare. I don't know much about trains. Other people had the exact same item, new in the box, for a little bit less, a little bit more. I don't know anything. I put best offers on, and I put it on sale for my summer sale, $47.96. They could have sent me an offer, but they didn't. They paid up full price, $47.96. I have had lowball offers in the past, which I just turned down. So this was probably up in my eBay store maybe 2 months. The last one is cassettes. A lot of people laugh at this. People do collect cassette tapes, cassette albums. Either they use them or they keep them. I don't know. One of these was still brand new. I think the Michael Bolton cassette was brand new, sealed in the package, which is pretty rare. The rest were used. These are mostly late 80s, early 90s. I just lotted them up. Now sometimes I'll have cassettes that are individual in my eBay store, but then they're only worth $3 or $4 or $5. It's kind of not worth your time. So these I just lotted together, and I thought, why not? I'll just try this. So my cost of goods is about $2.50. You can find these at thrift stores, mom and pop, Goodwill, Salvation Army, for about 50 cents a piece. If you get them at an estate sale or a flea market, they know they have a little bit of value, so they're going to charge you about $1 or $2 a piece. That's a little bit high. So my cost of goods is about $2.50. As a combined lot, I sold these for $49.95. They were separate listings, but it was the same person who went through and bought all of these cassettes. So like the Elton John one was $9.95. The Aerosmith was $12, and just together it was $49.95. So that is pretty cool. $2.50 into $50 for used cassettes and one new one. So keep an eye out for those. Not all cassettes will sell for that much. Pop music, rock and roll, big hair bands from the 1980s sell very well. And of course anything classic from the 70s like Led Zeppelin, Janis Joplin's greatest hits, anything like that will sell for really good money. So that's the video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't subscribed. If you are a subscriber, check that bell icon and make sure you click on that. That way you get notified every time I have a new video come up. And put down in the comments any questions you have. If you want to contact me privately, go to MidwestPicker.com. You can contact me through email or Facebook private message or Instagram private message. And then down below in the description I have links on how-to videos, how to ship, how to list, how to source, all that stuff for brand new resellers. Thanks for watching, guys. Next video will be a sourcing video. Take care.